It's me. Got a little wicked in my spirit. Shout out to Cynthia Revo. Hey, it's C with C. Thanks for coming to chat with me. It's the Monday meetup where every Monday at 7 p.m. you get some content. And this Monday is super special because it's a trip announcement. And not just any trip announcement, but you all probably know, what is this button? I shouldn't touch new buttons, huh? No, I'm not gonna touch that button. I don't know what that button means. But it's not any trip announcement. I am announcing, or you already saw, I'm boarding Star of the Seas this Saturday, August 9th. And I am so excited. So we are going to talk a little bit about, they have already showed us what the itinerary, some of the, what is it called in the app, the activities for the day. So I'm going to show those to you all, so you can get excited to see the different things and talk a little more about, this whole preview selling, the things I know to date, and of course talk about some of the travel content I release, any questions you might have related to either travel, the content I release, or travels, because I know a lot of times when we release content we don't answer all the things in the middle. So let's see who we have here, and welcome in 14 people. My name is Carlene. This is my channel, See It With C. And we first got up first is Kristen saying, happy Monday. Let's go. Yes. Happy Monday, Kristen. Thanks for being a channel member. And let's just say, their membership has its perks. So there will be a channel member who will be accompanying me on Star of the Seas. So, I like to support those who have supported me, because of course I wouldn't be able to have these opportunities without y'all. So much appreciated. Monet to the T, Mo to the T to the that is your forever your introduction. Monet says happy Monday. Happy Monday, girl. Gina's World is here. Gina, you are finally off the high seas. Gina was cruising with family. I think like 27 of them were on not Celebrity Carnival Celebration. My mic, hold on. Yes. Okay. I plugged the microphone into the right computer, didn't I? Yes. So y'all, I know you're like, she is all over the place. This week is my full-time job's annual conference. So we have people all over the country who have come in, and I have peopled all day long, and literally got home at like 4:30 and just got in bed. I washed my face because it's people coughing on you. Washed my face and then got in bed, and then I was like, okay, Carla, you got to get up. You got to get up to do the live. So Gina's World saying hi all. Hi Gina's World, welcome in. That folks are speaking to everybody. Who else you got here? Steph Stone is in the building saying, what's good, chat? What's good, Steph Stone? Thanks for being here. Thanks for popping by. Monet says, I hope everyone had a great weekend. You know what, Monet? For it to be August in DC, usually DC is really steamy and soupy this time of year. The weather has been amazing. So I decided, I have this thing where, I want to be productive with my channel. I want to create, I need to book people, I need to do this, which requires a lot of indoor time. And this weekend I was like, no, we're gonna get outdoors. So I showed some of the channel members, got to hang out uptown DC, and I was running errands in Eastern Market. So I made a little compilation video of just like a little day in the life running around the city. But I had a solid weekend. I can't complain. I was really productive. Like Sunday, I was like, where did you get all of this energy? Because on Sunday, what did I do? I replaced my flower beds. I went to a jazz concert in my neighborhood. I went to go visit my mama. I think I did some YouTube stuff. I edited a video. And I did the Disney fantasy video. So channel members, you have access to that at the moment, until I make a thumbnail for it. But I was like, ooh, where did all this energy come from? Because when I say I did everything on Sunday except for my little workout, And I probably had so much energy because I did not work out on Sunday. Some days I can't work out because otherwise, anywho. It just tires me out. But anywho, Cassandra McCoy, welcome in, Cassandra. I believe you are a new name. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for coming to the channel. So yeah, I had a fun weekend. I had a productive weekend. I hope you all did too. Parker's on the go is here saying, hey y'all, good evening to the host, moi, in the chat. Welcome in, PLTG. Thanks for popping by. Piplup James from the Melanin Coaster Network. In his channel, he says I'll be off and on because I'm still at Busch Gardens. So if you are interested in amusement park content, I got to meet Piplup James at the DC YouTube Creators event. And he shows y'all all the rides that I know, like I don't have the heart to ride the roller coasters anymore, but I still like watching them. And him, the Melanin Coaster Network, like, can I come to the Melanin Coaster Network, Piplup, and just like ride the log flume? Is that a choice? And wear the shirt? Let me know. But y'all got it on like time. What was that one ride that y'all did on at Silver Dollar City? Y'all did the time machine or something like that, where as soon as it pulls out the station, it makes a drop. I love watching that ride on YouTube. Would I ever ride it? Probably not. Folks are speaking. Hi, Stephanie Elaine, saying good evening, everyone. Welcome in, Stephanie. Thanks for being here. Desiree is in the building. Welcome in, Desiree. Counting down the days, girl. And I know you are getting excited. Yes, I am looking forward to that cruise for sure. That's gonna be like, I think, a relaxation cruise for me. Not relaxation, but I don't think I'm gonna be vlogging super heavy. But I'm counting down the days to have like a cruise where I'm not working crazy and trying to produce content off rip on the first day. And welcome in 23 people. My name is Carly. This is my channel, See It With C, and we are not live. Every Monday at 7 p.m. there is some content, whether it be a trip announcement, a premiere, or a live. And I have announced that I will be boarding Star of the Seas. So today, in the Royal Caribbean app, they have released what the schedule is for the 3 days that I'll be on board starting August 9th. And so I'll be sharing the schedule with you all and allow you all to kind of help plan help plan my days on board. I'm going to show you what the activity offerings for Star of the Seas are. Folks are speaking to Kristen. Hey, TJ's Destination. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for popping by. Folks are speaking. Cruise Vibes with Angel. Cruise Vibes Angel. I just realized that you left a, what is it called? A comment to collaborate. I am more than happy to collaborate. I saw you left it 4 days ago and I just saw it maybe this morning. So yes, either DM me or email me and we can figure out how to collaborate. Cruise Vibes and Angel and I were on Carnival Conquest together with the Celebration Key sailing. So okay, cool. I see he said I'll reach out tomorrow. Okay, I'll look for it. I'll be at a conference all day. So I probably will be scrolling on my phone more than usual because I don't know about y'all, but I don't have the attention span for conferences anymore. We got a question. First question of the evening. Gina's World says, how different do you think Star of the Seas will be from Icon? Great question. I've been trying to do my little, what is it called? What is it called? What's the thing? Help me. Words. So research. That's the word. Researching Star of the Seas. As you all know, this will be my first Icon ship, so I have not boarded Icon of the Seas. However, a couple things that kind of stick out to me in regards to differences. Straight off the back, I noticed that Swim and Tonic is now adults only, where which I'm not sure if they're going to make the adjustment on the Icon of the Seas too, but apparently now Swim and Tonic is adults only. It was not initially, so that's an adults only bar as well. I'm trying to think, and I'm sure it's gonna like oh, there's one more hot tub. So Icon of the Seas, initially they took out a hot tub because I believe like weight and balance of the ship, and they realized that they actually could have that hot tub in there. So that's another difference. And then I will let you know, it's I think one of the videos channels I watched, they identified like 7 or 8 differences. They're subtle, so I won't say that it's going to be, you know, something totally different. But I will say with the activities that I'm going to get into, the activities have caught my eye. I think those seem different and compared to like the icon videos that I watch. Couch cruising, which I think is how the door to this opportunity opened up to be on this first preview sailing. If it wasn't couch cruising, then it was the casino. Uh, but I'm not a big gambler, but maybe I gambled enough to get on their list. I don't know. But I think Star has is introducing some unique programming that we have not seen, and of course, so I guess less ship structures and more like ship spaces and programming will be the difference for Star. So of course, like the videos we're touting. Instead of the Wizard of Oz, Star of the Seas will have what's the dang on thing called Back to the Future. As the show, there's an updated, I believe there's an updated either Aqua show or Ice show. There's a lot of, for instance, in the emails that we got. So this is my first time ever when I go on a royal ship. I have never received an email saying like, "Hey guys, here will be the theme nights," and off the back. Night number one, they're like, we're doing white night. Night two is a Caribbean night, which I know Royal usually has. And then I believe the third night, or maybe I'm rotating them around, is like a Millennium Madness, which y'all, what am I supposed to wear to Millennium Madness? Because I haven't packed yet. I know what to wear for white night. I know what to wear for, what's the thing? I know what to wear for, y'all can tell I'm tired. I cannot get all the words out of my mouth. Talking all day to people. I know what to wear for white night. I know what to wear for island Caribbean night. I don't know what to wear for Millennium Madness because my Millennium Madness clothes probably went down to the Goodwill by now. Because Millennium was high school, late middle school, high school for me. And I'm like, what did I wear? Like baggy shirts, tight stretch jeans, Tommy Hilfiger. Like I don't got none of that in my closet. So MA Shirley Ventures in the building. Welcome in, Raquel and family. She's saying hello to me and everybody in the chat. Kristen says these little funky weekends be too short. Absolutely. And see, I have a 3-day weekend. But anytime I rotate my 3-day weekend try to use that for like one of my travel days sometimes. Anytime that it gets cut down to 2-day weekends, I'm always like, yo, how do we do this? Like, how do we cram everything into Saturday and Sunday and then have to be productive on Monday? So yeah, I was watching something that said like time is wealth. And I'm like, I get it now. Like to be able to control your schedule is definitely wealth. And I'm like, Jesus, if I ever find a pathway that I can make the week feel like the weekend, I'm taking it. Monet to the T says, love the day in the life content. Cool. Yeah. If you're a channel member, I released a video highlighting me running errands on Saturday in the Eastern Market neighborhood, and the went uptown to a block party, which is something that is distinct. It's starting to become extinct, not distinct. Well, it was distinct for DC, but it's starting to become extinct, particularly as certain neighborhoods, you know, the neighbors who've been there for like a while have started to move out, and new neighbors are moving in. And then just with the violence in the city, they've stopped doing these block parties. Well, one of my friends, her family has been on a block forever. And so they still have a block party for like the last 6 or 7 years. And so I got to show my channel members that, because I like to make sure, you know, the channel members get some of the behind the scenes, that you actually get some things, you know, you're supporting me and I'm giving you something. So that's what I produced for channel members this weekend. And channel members currently have access to my Disney fantasy vlog. I have not created a thumbnail for it, so y'all can have free range of that vlog until I schedule it for Gym Pop. Welcome in the Fox's Den. Thanks for being here, and happy back to school for you. I know you're making that transition soon. If you haven't already, Margaret Logan is here saying, hey Carlene, happy new week. Yes, happy new week. Piplup just got off of Pantheon. Bless your heart. I would have passed out, so they would be taking me off of Pantheon. And he says, yes, wear the shirt and ride anything. It's how you do the what's it called? Melanin Coaster Network. So if you are a big amusement park fan, Melanin Coaster Network, they've done Busch Gardens. They came down the East Coast a whole lot. They did, what's it called? Great at Six Flags, Great Adventure, because it's closing. So they've been going down memory lane on all the amusement parks that I like kind of grew up. King's Dominion. So yeah, if you are a lot of your cruises, but consider joining the Melanin Coaster Network. They have cool shirts and they do regular meetups at amusement parks. MH Family Adventure says, I don't know why I thought you sailed Icon. No. Can't wait to see your thoughts about Star. Yeah, like everybody thought I was on Icon. I never did, but I can tell y'all now, this 3-day situation on Star, I already am like, I need a week. So I can see myself, I got to figure out how to get back on because the activities that they have lined up, I was like, ooh. So I'm hoping to get back on the ship after this 3 days. I feel like this 3 days is gonna be such a tease. And welcome in 36 people. My name is Carlene. It's my channel, See It With C. And every Monday at 7 p.m. you get content from me, whether it be a premiere or a live stream. And today I am talking about the invite that I received from Royal Caribbean. Thank you, Royal Caribbean, for the August 9th preview sailing of Star of the Seas. And Star of the Seas actually is finally pretty much here. So I know today it pulled into Ponce, Puerto Rico, which I believe today they pick up more crew. And then in a few days, they'll be pulling into Port Canaveral. And this is one of them days I wish I had a car to get down there for Port Canaveral when I get there, because it might be an opportunity to see it pull in. I don't know, but it will require me to get down there. And anyway. But I wish I would have planned it a little better where I could have maybe been down there to catch her pulling in, because my plan is to get there early, get to Orlando early on Thursday. And I'm excited, or sorry, Friday. I'm excited that they are bringing an Icon class ship to Orlando because I find Port Canaveral to be much more accessible in regards to cost, flights than Miami. I do like that Miami's airport is like 20 minutes away from the cruise port, but you know, those Port Canaveral flights are going to be right every time. Hey, Big Murph. Big Murph is in the building saying happy Monday. See you with C in chat. Hope everyone is doing well. Yes, hope everyone is doing great. The traveling talls. I think y'all are new here. Welcome in, saying hey to everyone. Welcome in, traveling talls. POTG is going to check out the Melanin Coaster Network. Love a good theme park channel. Yes. And Piplup, does Melanin Coaster Network have its own channel? Because I always just watch them on your channel. I know they have their own Instagram, but I don't know if it's a separate YouTube. And then MH Family Adventure says, definitely need a week for that size ship. I was completely exhausted on my 3-day Icon and preparing now for Star of the Seas. Yep. So who is it? Progress on the Go will be hopping on Icon. Sorry, Progress on the Go and MH Family Adventures will be hopping on Star of the Seas as well soon, within the next week or so. So also follow their channel so that you can get content, because I'm guessing we're going to all have something different. So in the invitation from Royal Caribbean, you know, they're pretty much saying like, be prepared for them to put on finishing touches. This is a Casino Royale focused cruise, which I got my money from the Bank of America. I am ready. I am ready to this, because my focus over the next year, I'm not a big gambler in general, but I see the value of, as much as I cruise, to gamble in the cruise casinos, particularly with Royal having such a transparent casino program. So I am ready to start my Royal Caribbean casino journey this week. I've been watching Cowboy Slots. I think I have a bit of a strategy if there is ever one. So yeah, I think my plan next year is to kind of dial back and hopefully get some perks, and hopefully one of them perks will be the big ship, so I can get back on either Icon or Star, so I can have a full week versus a 3-day sprint. Piplup says there is Melanin Coaster Network is the YouTube channel. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so let's see. I have screenshotted the itinerary. So they have already released the itinerary for the preview sailing. this preview sailing on the app. So I'm going to show you all what that is. Now, bear with me, y'all. Y'all know every time I try to share something, I really don't know what I'm doing. So I want to share. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can do. Let me see if I Bluetoothed it. I definitely don't want to share y'all that. I was taking before and after fitness pictures. Y'all don't know, ma'am. Where is the library? Okay. I gotta scroll down to see if it actually shared. Did it come through? It did. Okay, cool. Whew. All right. It's sharing is scary. I want to share a video file. This one. Thank y'all for hanging in there. And hopefully, cool. So what I have done, let me take him down. I have screen recorded the Daily Planner app. So on Saturday, I board at 1 p.m. and I'm hopefully I can get there earlier. But here are some of the activities that they'll be offering on Star of the Seas. So you can see like there's a guess to win game. Now I will say when I clicked on some of these, and this is like the recording, so if you have any questions, let me know and I can look it up and give more information. But my first plan is at 12 p.m. I'm going down to that box office to see if I can make some show reservations. They of course they have the boogie board in. Now one thing that I really noticed was the amount of 18 and up activities. I was probably scrolling a little too fast there, but pretty much all afternoon, like the Hideaway area, the Summintonic area have DJs. Pretty much from boarding time to almost like 6, 7 p.m. So as you can see here, Summintonic is now adults only. They're going to have their resident DJ there. Of course, things like acupuncture, bago, I really don't care about those. Where we'll have its usual pan bands, some health and wellness activities. Actually, can I pause this? Yes, I can pause it. Okay, thank you, Jesus, because I was like trying to keep up the talk and everything. Okay, I can't scroll back down. But this piece right here, resident DJ in the Hideaway at 3:30, like pretty much all evening long. See, again, resident DJ at Swim and Tonic. So the adults only sections of Star of the Seas is going to be popping. Then about 4:30, people are starting to transition to, what is this called? The Star of the Seas. The show band will be in the Royal Promenade. All aboard is supposed to be at 5 p.m. Now, this is a cruise to nowhere. Now, this one right here, this 5 o'clock Mamma Jamma, Buddha Bar vibes with the resident DJ. So Buddha Bar was a bar, I believe it's in France, where it's like deep house, EDM, tantric vibes. Y'all know I love me some alternative, some deep house cuts. My butt is gonna be parked, and I won't have an issue because I said every day at 7 p.m. we're gonna try to couch cruise. If y'all don't see me couch cruise on that first day, the plan is to go live at 7 p.m. I might go live a little later, but I'm going to be right here. Or maybe we can couch cruise from there. I don't know. But I found that to be a unique activity. I don't know if it was offered on Icon, but that is my speed right there. This Buddha Bar vibes with the resident DJ. So I can see I'm going to have to throw my bathing suit in the, and I'm not that person who I'm usually like bathing suit down on the day one. But I will be bathing suit down on day one. And where our cabin is situated, I am very close to the deck where the adults only activations are. So I'm excited about that. Okay, hit play. Other things that I noticed, this is all day one. Now, this is another one. They immediately, now let me know, Royal Caribbean people. Can I make this bigger? Oh, no. Okay, let me get back out of there. Look, you hitting buttons in the middle of the live stream, girl. Risking it all. So what was I pointing to? Let me know, Royal Caribbean people, do they usually announce the attire? So I see here it's white night at 5 p.m. I don't remember there being theme nights on the first night of a cruise. So maybe this is like the whole preview thing. This again is not like the media sailing. This is not the one with Diana Ross. This is literally like the first, it's a casino casino oriented program. I have heard there are going to be some creators on this August 9th sailing. I don't know in regards to which realm of people I fall into. I just know I'm going to be on the ship. I'm just going to think that my couch cruising and good vibes got me on here. But so I'm not sure if this white night, if it's just in preparation for the media event or what, but we're going to be wearing white. And then, of course, they'll have their usual trivia, the dueling pianos. I'm a big live music girl. As you can see, I scheduled again another poolside activation at 6:30 p.m. I'm not eating dinner. I will be at that pool all evening long, unless the DJ sucks. If the DJ sucks, then I'm going to go eat dinner and find something else to do. Now, this is something interesting. I'm going to have to figure out how to divide my time. I'm curious because, again, I have not been on an Icon of the Seas. I was Icon class ship. I was supposed to be on Utopia of the Seas on August 8th. And then when this opportunity slid in there on August 9th, I was like, forget Utopia. I'm getting on this star situation. But I am curious to see like what the sail away party is going to be like. So I might have to interrupt my pool time to go get a glimpse of what this sail away party is going to be like on the ship. What else? They got a complimentary hair thickening. You don't got to go to Turkey. You can get your hair thickened right there on Royal Caribbean. There's family karaoke, guitar vibes going on. Lots and lots of live music, which I'm very, very excited about. And what else? Oh, I will be here too. This casino learn to play because I feel like I need to eventually get like, what is it called? Blackjack into my cruise casino. What's it called? Repertoire. So I'm going to head down there possibly for that. Then also notice 8 p.m. Royals, make sure we claim our free casino play money. So I'm guessing, I'm not sure what that really means because our status perks don't match for this cruise, if that makes sense. So pretty much everyone gets 50% Wi-Fi, 50% off of drinks. But there are no drink packages, and then you don't get your standard tiers of, what is it called? Royal Caribbean perks on this sailing. But you do get the perk of just being the first to get the ship. All right, I'm gonna finish up day one and then I'm gonna get back into the comments. What else we got? Letting this thing scroll. There's a basketball competition. Name that tune with ABBA. There's teen karaoke's, dueling pianos, and of course, one of my favorite things is this Lou's jazz band situation, which is interesting because I know Royal Caribbean was supposed to be taking out the jazz club at one point. Because people weren't really using that space, but I'm happy to see it back. Now, the thing is, which I find interesting, that's 3 hours of jazz. So basically, jazz until 11:45 p.m. That's a good amount of time. Because I was like, what do they do with that space in the daytime? I just see this comment, $2 of free play, so you can get 2 pools. Is that what that is? Sorry, usually I go in order, but that comment caught my eye. All right, hit play, Sam. And then at 9 o'clock p.m., there's adults only karaoke. You can buy some lanyards. There is, let's see, Latin vibes and the boleros. So they still got boleros on board. The LGBTQIA plus is having their get together. Then adults only karaoke at 11 p.m. And then this is something new now, but it's weird. When I click on Resolution Dance Party, they mention Utopia of the Seas in this one. So I don't know if they stole a Utopia itinerary. I don't know if all this might change when we get on board, but I just want to share this with you all. So let me see. And then I'm excited. You can see the ones I have scheduled. Can I make this bigger? Hold on, wait. Let me see if I can make this bigger. This is just driving me nuts. What's the full screen layout? No, I don't want to do that. I want me to come back. Hold on. There we go. I didn't like that button at all. This schedule, so you can see what I scheduled. This signature concert verse. I'm excited about the music hall. So far, my only Oasis class ship has been Oasis of the Sea. Well, I know, big ship. The biggest ship I've been on so far, that's a better way to put it, has been, because I can see on the side of my eye, Damien and Quanda have arrived, and I need to get on my Royal Caribbean P's and Q's. So the largest ship that I have sailed so far on Royal Caribbean has been Oasis of the Seas. And where I found myself every night after dinner was the music hall. Well, I'm happy that Icon Star has the music hall, and that's on deck 3. And they do it looks like live music for an hour and a half, and then I believe it transitions to the nightclub. Yep, it becomes a nightclub 18 and up. And is that a 1 a.m. activity that I see? Oh, then junior cruises got to get in bed. Okay, that's day 1. Hit pause here. Let me see if I can. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to remove you from the studio. I just don't want to see it anymore. Nope. Make me. Yeah. Yes. We can toggle between the things. Okay. We are learning. All right. Welcome in 46 people. Let's get into the comments and then we're going to go into day 2. Let's see if I can remember where I stopped. That's why I don't like to click buttons in the middle. I'm scrolling up. I think I said how to people up. It was talking about. Okay, I think it's cool to start here. Hi Marilyn Mel Tibbs, welcome in. Thanks for being a channel member. We are happy you have arrived. So Big Murph says, please let me know how the slots are on Star so I know whether to put my time in when I board in the 16. Let me tell y'all, I do not condone gambling, but Royal has been giving the deals for playing in their casinos. And for the donation of a cruise or 2, I'm not saying this is law, but it might be worth it. I'm going to test it out and see. So what I have done is I was saving money for another cruise ship that's coming out. I ain't going to say which one it was. And this is how I know, because I really, really want to get on this ship. Like, I love this class of ships. I love this cruise line. And I cashed all that money out on Sunday, and it's coming with me to Star, because I'm just like, I at least know that there will be something, whether it be free drinks, something that you get usually out of Royal's casino program, where other programs, a lot of times, you don't know. Some people get great deals off of $20. Some people, I have a couple cousins who spend $1,500 to $2,000 each cruise that we're on. Like, there's a range, and they get deals. So at least I know if Royal is transparent in regards to, if you hit this milestone, you will get something. And usually, like, even when I was on Independence of the Seas, they announced, like, okay, if you hit X amount of points, then, you can expect this. So I appreciate that. But according to Cowboy Slots, he says that there's no such thing as a tight slot. And it's just all about the programming. So, but in my head, I plan to, like, I am prepared to lose X amount of money. And basically it was a cruise that I already planned. So I'm not going in the hole. I was just, taking robbing one cruise Peter to pay another cruise Paul. And welcome in Black GOTV. Thanks for being here. Hey, it's Vicky's Adventure. Thanks for being here. Kristen says it usually pops up in the app, not via email. Is that your deal? Is that the deals, Kristen? What pops up in the app? Oh, the theme nights. Okay. Wait, Kristen, what pops up in the app? I don't want to make an assumption. Parkers on the Go says, I didn't remember them putting that in the app. Y'all going to be catching content for them. Yes, I see us where it's going to be showtime. Because it's basically the first night is a white night. And usually cruise lines don't, the first night is a casual night, because you don't know, you haven't got your luggage yet. You haven't got settled into the cabin. You haven't unpacked. So usually the first night of the cruise is my personal favorite, because I'll go in there, salty, beach blown hair and all, because I know that, it's a casual night, because they understand that, folks have not adjusted. And then usually later in your cruise come the theme nights. Hi, Katina Butler. I think your name is new here. Hey, from VA. Hey, welcome in, girl. Thanks for popping by. Hi, Ken Hill. Ken Hill just got off of I feel like everybody's been selling Carnival Celebration lately. The Royal Caribbean experts themselves, Damien and Quanda, are in the building. So y'all be on your P's and Q's. And if there are any questions, feel free to put them in the chat while they are here, because they know all things Royal Caribbean and they will be on the ship with me, which is going to be tough because I'm like, we got to balance content and kicking it. Because I have not sailed with them since last year. Celebrity Edge Alaska was the last time I sailed with Damien and Quanda, and I think I was exhausted from my 5011 jobs. I don't think I spent a lot of time with y'all, DNQ. Sig the Solo Cruiser is here. Welcome in, Sig. Thanks for being here. Sig has been rolling some quick tips, daily tips, 2-minute vlogs every day. If you're interested in how to become a solo cruise professional, Sig is the channel for you. Kristen says, I always schedule to learn to play and end up skipping it. Same. Usually because it falls at the same time as like dinner for me. But because like not only is this like my first preview cruise ever, but this is my casino cruise. So I am going to be very casino oriented this cruise. But it's still a good chance if that DJ up at Hideaway, because I think the same time is the sail away party the same time as the learn to play time. I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see what I actually go to. MH Family Adventure says you only get $2 anyway. Itinerary says, can you use the TA perks for this one? And no. Thanks, Damien Quanda. Yeah, no, because I was thinking about travel professionals who have completed Royal Caribbean's training usually get, it's like a free Wi-Fi. And here's the funny part about it. I always forget to apply for my perk when I sail Royal. So I end up paying for whatever it is out of pocket. But I need to remember. But now that I remembered it, you can't use it. Folks are speaking to Damien and Quanda. Hey, Melanin Coaster. I talked them right on up. Melanin Coaster Network is here. So again, folks, if you like, I really love their approach to how they do their meetups. Melanin Coaster Network. If you like theme parks, they go heavy on the coaster side, but they also highlight other rides, and they get they'll be allowed into the park like an hour. They get tours. I mean, these parks be rolling out the red carpet for Melanin Coaster Network. So thank y'all for subscribing, Melanin Coaster Network. And if y'all can also follow Melanin Coaster Network. And my goal is one of these days, I'm gonna meet up with y'all. I don't know where I'm gonna ride. It might be the merry-go-round, but I'm gonna come kick it. I'm gonna come kick it one of these activations, because y'all have been all up and down the East Coast and usually like 2 or 3 hours away from me. So thank y'all for popping in. Together We Travel is here saying hey to everyone. Hi, neighbors. Thanks for being here. Yes, please hit the like button. Partners on the Go has subscribed to Melanin Coaster Network. Siobhan, they're your vibe. So Melanin Coaster Network, you should also hit up Partners on the Go. Siobhan likes Velocicoaster. Okay, so these are your people. Hit up Partners on the Go. Velocicoaster, I can see me passing clean out. I'm even looking at the Epic Universe stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. Miss Sydney Stephens is here saying good evening to everyone in the chat. Damien and Quanda said, I made Prime on Icon when we did the inaugural, so I'm hoping they are giving it away again. Ooh. Note to self. I am Denzel Washington leaving here with something off that cruise, okay? Like, it's either going to be free drinks in the casino or something. But my goal is I'm not walking out of that casino empty-handed. Like, I'm ready. I'm prepared. Okay. Kristen says 3 sea days. That casino is going to be packed down, baby. Yes. And particularly because this sailing is oriented to the casino. What's it called? Is it Casino Royale players? So it's going to be interesting how easy it will be to find a machine, because my hunch is we are all working to similar goals. So if you all know Royal Caribbean's casino program, and again, I feel like I need to give this caveat. I am not a gambler. If you have a gambling addiction, you should seek help. You should bring a budget. So I know what my budget is. But I also know if you love to cruise, a lot of times the cruise line casinos are sometimes it balances out. Anywho, but I can't remember. So a lot of folks are Royal Caribbean's casino program runs from April of every year through March of every year. It's the end of March, so April to March, and you have that period of time to earn status, and then it's good for the next year. I hope I explained that correctly. So I'll have this cruise, and then after this cruise, I can reassess where I am. And, do I need to add another Royal Caribbean cruise on? And then I can save and, hopefully hit a target. But for the amount of cruising that I do, and how much I am paying for these cruises, it kind of makes sense for me. Now, if you are only like a once a year cruiser, you don't have the PTO, I don't recommend this approach to you at all. I'm not shoving this down your throat. I'm just saying this is what I am doing because as a person who is pretty much on a ship every other month, it's adding up, baby. Kristen says 3 sea days. Oh, yes, I said that. No stop at Ocean Key or Coco Cay. No, unless they surprise us. However, on the itinerary, and welcome in 51 people. My name is Carlene. This is my channel, See with C. I am talking about Star of the Seas. So go ahead and hit subscribe now before you forget how to spell the channel name. Hit subscribe because I will be on Star of the Seas on Saturday, August 9th. And of course, I'll be live streaming. I'll be bringing first look content, all that stuff to you on Saturday. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now. If you're not ready to commit to subscribe, go ahead and just hit that thumbs up of a like. I'll greatly appreciate it. So Immature Adventures is saying no stop at Coco Cay. That's not the plan unless they surprise us. It's supposed to be a cruise to nowhere. They have a technical stop in Freeport, but I don't think we're stopping in Freeport. I think basically what the ship does is get in a certain range and practices certain maneuvers, and that checks the box for the Jones Act. But we'll see. I'll take a surprise pop-up Coco Cay day now because I'm a little overdue for Coco Cay. I can't remember when was the last time I went to Coco Cay. Was it? Ooh, it was Mariner of the Seas, like almost a couple years ago. So I'm overdue. Damian Quanda says, I haven't played since February and I have deals I can't even take. I'll take them, Jesus. And they keep sending deals. So look, we like a casino program that pays off. Get those offers get those offers. I ain't gonna say no more about that because I need to get my deals first before y'all start getting your deals. And yes, I am gatekeeping. I ain't even gonna hold you. I am gatekeeping the casino deals because I need a couple. Kristen says that 1,500 list is nothing to sneeze at, even if you don't make prime. Now, what is the 1,500 list? What does that mean? 1,500 points? And Kristen says, usually the theme nights are in the, I can't remember, app or email. Immature Adventures says they do have great offers. I've been getting free interior cabins for one and discounted for the second from gambling about $200 on Utopia. And see, I punked out because I was on Independence and I was very close to, I think they had set a marker of like 600 points. And I don't know why I didn't just like go ahead and be like, you know what, just hit the 600 points. I punked out. I just was like, and let it go. So that's good to know because I'll take an interior cabin for sure. Parkers on the Go says when we were on Wonder, you only needed 800 points to get offers. So I'm gonna need them to get back to that. And see, my worry is I need to get these offers now because when the offers girls start coming, like it's gonna make the offers harder to get. But I've been seeing really great offers, like between YOLO, On the Go with YOLO, and Adventures and Spirits. Like they've been getting Icon and Star offers, and I need that in my life because I already can tell again with this 3 days on Star, it ain't gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough at all. Thank you, Mickey. Said make sure the thumbs up match the participants. Damian Quana says the theme nights will be White Night, Caribbean, and Retro. But see, they said it's Millennium Madness or something, D&Q. So what am I supposed to wear for? Like, it's not retro, it's not supposed to be 70s night. They said Millennium Madness. So like, What do you wear for Millennium Madness? Or does it matter? And yes, we got to kick it. No excuses. Yes, I'm going to go hard in the content paint. But see, my plan is I'm going to be coffeeed up this cruise. And now it's wild because I can't go too hard in the paint because I have something very important at work when I get back that requires me to pay attention and not take a sick day after I get off my cruise. But yeah, I'm going to make sure. I'm going to try to make sure. And see, I'm going to get there the night before because I know like we're not going to do the early morning flight where I, have a 5 o'clock in the morning flight. I get there and then I zonk out at 8 o'clock because, I've been up all day. I'm going to be there the day before. I'm going to relax in my hotel, take it easy. Like this is like the night before a track meet. Like you're eating carbs, you're resting, and then it's go time on the next day. So I should be rested and ready to go on Saturday morning. Now I need to figure out how to get on the ship earlier though. Like I have my transportation booked. Shout out to Cruise Control Transportation. But I don't know why I was acting like I wasn't gonna be excited. And then now as it gets closer, I'm like, Carlin, it feels like night before Christmas. So I am like really excited. And I can see me. I want to just MH mentions this Cruise Control. If I reach out to them and say, like, hey, can you pick me up earlier than what I asked you to? Because I asked them to pick me up 11. But I'm like, I'll go sit in a little chair and read a book in the terminal all morning. I was trying to be, I don't know, reserved, but I'm going to wake up on Saturday morning and be amped. I already know it. And make sure Adventure says, thanks for this info. They haven't populated theme activities in the app yet for the 13th. Sure. And we're going to get into day 2. I have all the days here. I'm guessing this is what the itinerary is going to be. But I also noticed if I open up certain things, it says Utopia inside. Now, I don't think, because I was supposed to be on Utopia August 8th, I do know this is the actual star stuff because it says like stuff like hideaways from Intonic, etc. Hey, Mickey's Adventures, folks are speaking to you. But I hope they don't do any extra switches. Big Smurf Life said they haven't posted for the 16th either. I hope they upload it soon. So you get a first look at the schedule. Okay, let's transition then let's get into day 2 since y'all are asking for it. Okay, let's see if I can do this right. Okay, gotta minimize you. Thanks for being here, Murph. All right, hit play. I was scrolling back because I was trying to figure out what their resolution. Oh, here it is. So this resolution party, as you can see in there, it says something about like this experience in the Utopia of the Seas. Deck for F. So I was curious what that resolution dance party was. And I clicked it. Okay, so day 2. Day 2 now. Fitness girls and guys, come to the floor. Early mornings are for you. So 7 a.m. they have Fab Abs. They got Pure Form Yoga. They got sunrise movements. They have ride indoor cycle. And I'll tell y'all the one that I'm really excited about. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I can see me either going to aqua aerobics or they have stretching. But this Royal Run Club, I might have to whip out my sneakers. But I'm scared because I don't want to go hard in the paint of working out because working out will drain me and I'll zonk out for the rest of the day. But I think that Royal Run Club is a really neat concept. A little quick 1-hour run around deck 5. You meet up at the Pearl. I think that's really cool. Shout out to Royal for that unique activity. And this might be one that I might not do it on this sailing, but I can see if I ever get back on maybe like a 7-day sailing, I'm gonna bring my sneakers for that. Then of course, early morning trivia in Schooner Bar. I hope they have that marshmallow old fashioned. Oh my Jesus, so good. All right, there's some dance fitness. Get your metabolism in order. Boring, boring, boring. All right, so then it seems like the ship starts waking up at 11:45 a.m. with the steel pan vibes from the where I put my fan? Sorry, y'all. Need a little air action. Thank you, Jesus. All right. The ship starts working about 11:45. On the pool deck, they have the Hot Spice band, which is their, what is it called? Their steel pan band. So I'll have to give it to them on this ship. Sometimes Royal Caribbean steel pan bands me to death. So I'm excited then because right at 12 o'clock, we get the Buddha Bar vibes back in the adults only section. 4 hours of DJing starting at 12. Then trivia kicks up at 12 p.m. as well. I was scrolling real fast. There's a harpist in the Central Park. There's afternoon karaoke. There's a blackjack tournament. And see, I'm not prepared and ready for that. But according to ChatGPT, if you do a mixture of table games and slots, apparently you get the casino deals faster than if you do just slots. Not sure if that's true, but that's what ChatGPT said. Then the DJ comes out at Swim and Tonic. Oh, I went real fast right there. Whoop, slow down, girl. What's this? Improving your posture, watch sale, acupuncture for back relief. Then there's a Texas Hold'em tournament. Spice Band is still going. We got salsa dance class for beginners. So 4:00 becomes more the diverse activities, really heavy on the wellness in the morning. And then towards the evening is when there starts to become things that are different besides just, wellness and pool vibes. Now, the thing I'm interested in here is this deep house. I love deep house music. So I'm be parked here at the Hideaway Bar or Pool on deck 16 at 4 p.m. And they're jamming out for about 2 hours while the dueling pianos are going. I got to get to a dueling piano bar. I haven't had good dueling piano music in a few cruises since like Carnival Valor 2022. So hopefully I'll get down and check out the dueling piano situation. Now, I will say there are no shows popping up in the app. Showtimes are not popping up so far, populating in the agenda just yet. There's an evening stretch. Whoops. Lots of pool time. So I'm getting my swimsuit to good use. Top hits with the DJ in the Royal Promenade. We got some, what is Glow Like Kylie? Is this Kylie Jenner's makeup line? Then the harpist starts going. Is this Y2K day? There's a sunset chill. That's my vibe right there too. See, now this sounds like something that Virgin Voyages should be having, a sunset chill with the resident DJ in the dock house. That would be nice, but we'll mind my Royal Caribbean business for this trip. We got the show band out in the Royal Promenade. What else is going on? Solos meet up. So they waited till day 2 for the solo travelers to meet up. Now there might be one on day 1. I thought I saw one on day 1. I think I'm going to miss if there's one on day 1. I know they said LGBTQ was on day 1. Why wait for the solo travelers on day 2? Hopefully they have a solo traveler meetup on day 1, because I think that's the best day for solo travelers to convene, is the first day. So hopefully I just missed out on that. Because solo travelers need time to connect. Family karaoke is going on. Then jazz cranks up at 7:45 p.m. There's what's this? It's a game show called Rock the Room. That sounds different. I need to heart that when I get back into the app. I scrolled past that one, didn't even notice it. So I can see me doing a lot of Windjammer vibes because I want to go to all the things. There's mini golf. There's a piano. Whoa, we went fast. It's a Schooner Bar. Casinos activated with a snowball. What's a snowball raffle? There's a $1 bet raffle. Oh, this must be Y2K day. And then there's a Y2K block party in the Royal Promenade, which again, I don't know what I'm supposed to wear for Y2K. Maybe I can wear some like silver. Is that given millennium? Do I even have silver? Then the casinos started to go up. There's a hot seat deal. There's a big block party, adults karaoke. What is this? And after hours, I think that wraps up day 2. Okay, let me get back into the comments here. Whoa, almost removed myself. Welcome in 57 people. Where did I stop? D&Q says, yeah, you don't gotta break the bank on Royal Casino to start getting offers, so that's good to know because I have a hard budget. Big Murph, yes. So apparently Big Murph is gonna be there on the 16th. So hopefully y'all get to connect. It's gonna be so much. It's gonna be fun to like get my stuff out and then sit back, relax, and then watch all y'all roll out your stuff between the 13th to 16th. Because I have a feeling it's gonna be different. Because they have pretty much prepped us with all the communications that like be prepared for a lot of things not to be ready yet. And I also think that's why they haven't announced any of the shows just yet. And then the ship has just arrived to Ponce, Puerto Rico. So, and it was today. Today's Monday. So that's like am I doing the math right? 5-6 day sprint to get things ready for us to board on Saturday morning. So those of you who are coming later, you're probably going to have, the experience is going to be evolving as the ship is evolving. Damian Quanda says they left with Prime and $1,200 in their pocket. I wouldn't be mad at that all. Prime and 1,200, Jesus. Prime and 1,200. Make it 2,400. Yep. Let me see. Damien says I plan this, and Quanda says I plan to start on Celebrity so I can get both offers. And see, I think next year is gonna be like Royal Caribbean focus. I know I want to hit a certain status on Royal Caribbean and then get into Celebrity. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there because like it's a decision that like I don't want to say out loud just yet. I don't want to say out loud just yet because I'm still deciding on like how I want to finish my year with cruising. But I think in regards to casino, I'll just be focusing on Royals Casino. But we are cruising other lines for the rest of the year. I still got Virgin Voyages coming up. A couple other, I'm not gonna say the other two because those aren't paid off yet. So there's that. Folks are speaking. Hi, Jaretha. Welcome in. Thanks for being a channel member. Folks speaking to Jaretha. Foodies Vacation here. Hey, sweetie. Hi, sugar. How are you? Thanks for being here. Damien and Quanda says last year the first sailing was supposed to be a cruise to nowhere, and then they added Coco. See now, okay. I feel like I'm about to have heart palpitations because like I wouldn't even know what to do. Because then that messes up my pacing for the casino. I don't know. Because is the casino open while we're in Coco Cay? Is that an option? Because when I say I am casino focused this cruise, I am casino focused this cruise. But I wouldn't mind popping out on Coco Cay for a little quick beach second, maybe a coconut shrimp, a mozzarella stick, one of those things. That'll be cool. Big Murph's Life says, yes, I'm on the 16th sailing on Star. I upgraded to an ocean view room and they put my room right on the casino floor. You better bring you a coin. So this Monday meetup must be a sign to hit the casino hard. Yes. I would say just if you plan on, I don't be in your pockets, but if you are like, you're paying X amount of money for an upcoming cruise and you haven't paid it off yet, maybe you saved it, you might want to consider donating to Royal Caribbean's casino so that you can, instead of being on one cruise, now you got 3 or 4 cruises that you could possibly look forward to. Now, again, this is not vetted advice. Play at your own risk. Do not come back to see it with C because I don't got nothing to give you. But I'm just saying, it seems like Royal is kind of transparent in regards to their offers. And if nothing else, just give me free drinks in the casino, possibly, since I won't have a drink package. Even though drinks will be 50% off. So I'm excited about that too. I'm like, if y'all tired of me talking about the casino's number 1. Number 2 thing that I'm excited about is because the drinks are half off, like being able to try out all these bar spaces. So that would be probably my second mission of like trying some cocktails that I might not have actually tried because, now it's a little discount situation. Folks are going to connect with POTG. Absolutely. It'll be good to have a familiar face on the ship, they said. Janice World says, I get offers on Royal for me and a discount for my guests. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Fair. And for me, I'm a solo cruiser. So like, how does that shake out? Like if I don't bring a guest, I have to pay double, or if I get the offer free for me, can it just be free for me and I just don't have no guests? Because I don't need a guest. I'm a Gemini. I bring my own guests. MH Family Adventure says, I say get there early. Okay. Will cruise control let me reschedule my? It was only $25. I might eat that $25. I wonder will they let me reschedule my airport, my hotel pickup. Are they good with that, or is it kind of like a set in stone situation? MH Adventure says, I say get there early. I always show up earlier than scheduled. Boarding time for the 16th starts at 10 a.m. Wonder why yours is so late. Yeah, and see, I don't know when do they arrive from Ponce. So do they arrive? I don't know if they arrive from Ponce on, is it Ponce or Ponce? Am I saying that right? I don't know if they arrive on the evening of the 8th or does the ship pull in the morning of the 9th. But they pretty much, I think the earliest boarding time might have been 12, and I got like a 1 o'clock. I think that's correct. I don't think people had really super early boarding times. Now, again, I also was in the like second or third round of invites. So it could be that there may be earlier boarding times. I don't know. What I do know is Royal is very good with embarkation. I've never had a crappy embarkation day on Royal. Like I've never had to sit and wait. It's usually a walkthrough. And I believe they only have about 2,000 people on this ship, I think. According to the Facebook group math. Folks are speaking. Parks and Go says dueling piano was always standing room only on Icon. Good to know. Yeah, I haven't had a good dueling piano situation in a little bit. So hopefully they got some good pianists going. That place is standing room only in general. Make sure Adventure says that venue is way too small. And wasn't the same situation for Lou's Jazz Club? Because I remember Alicia, I think when I was couch cruising Icon, Alicia walked past the jazz spot and people were kind of like out onto the promenade. DNQ says, I agree. They say it's so popular they should have made it bigger, talking about the piano. ChatGPT lied to me in regards to the slots or table play make a difference. Okay, good to know. Well, they pulled that out their butt because ChatGPT sounded real official. They were like, now if you play about 30% slots, about 100 a day, 100 on blackjack, and then go to the slot machine, that increases your chances. Then they were like, and then go introduce yourself to the casino host and say you have a goal of it was they had me convinced. Parks on the Go says in regards to Millennium, she says think Backstreet Boys. Should I go emo? Can I prepare for my Beyonce rock era? It can be a dry run. Oh my gosh. Or silver. Tracy says keep the fun going. Yes, absolutely. And we still have day 3 of this schedule to get to. I'm just going to the comments a little bit. Talking about casino deals, good casino deals. We have Aventuras is in the building. Welcome in Aventuras, and they should be going live in a few. So I'm probably about to wrap in a bit after we go through day 3. Damien Quanda says shows will not be full shows until the first sailing. Okay, good to know. Don't have your hopes up, Carlene. Because I remember, which one was it? Icon, even the first full selling, that stage situation, baby, could not get together. They kept having them little technical stops. But I heard when it came together, it was a really nice show. So we shall see. But again, that's why I'm like, I'm excited about this 3-day preview, but I can totally see me. I got to figure out a way to get on a week long. Give me a week on an Icon class ship. And see, I can see my thing is going to be like, I'm like, I don't want to go back. Like, I don't want to go backwards. So I'm like, I want a week on Star. Because I feel like I'm going to get on Star for 3 days. And then if I go backwards on Icon, I'm like, am I going to be like a little low-key disappointed? But we'll see. We'll see. Any cruise is a good cruise for me. MH Adventure says they have the shows posted for the 13th, but some are showing as preview. Okay. And see, they don't have nothing about shows in the app for us. Parker says, don't be greedy. Take the 1,200 from Jesus and run. PO TG, let me expand my blessing. But yes, Jesus, I'll take the 1200 in prime. Amen. I know the Lord be listening to me sometimes, like, girl, why are you praying to me about gambling? All right, let's get into day 3 and some of the other things that we prayed about. I know you'd be like, look, chick. Is this day 3? Yes. Okay. So day 3 starts with all the healthy people stuff. So you got the run club, you got yoga, you got I think stretching, and then aqua aerobics. I'm gonna get my old lady on in one of these aqua aerobics class. Then Schooner Bar people are up bright and early doing trivia. There is a dance class at 11 o'clock in the Royal Promenade. There are probably good people watching. Like, get a cup of coffee and watch people do the dance fitness class. Then we have Texas Hold'em at 11 a.m. So early birds for the casino. At 12 o'clock starts the steel pan vibes in the main pool deck. I noticed they don't really have any other entertainment outside of the steel pan on the main pool deck. Like, I didn't notice any belly flop contests in regards on the deck. So far, they just have like the spice, like the band playing. And again, it's because it's a preview, so maybe they're just giving us music as they get, the crew oriented and trained. But that's something I noticed. But I'm not missing anything, because the only thing I need is that hideaway, some tonic, and a DJ. I'll be good. Then at 1:45, the adults slowly start waking up, and there's 2 hours of a resident DJ at the Swim and Tonic Bar. There's afternoon karaoke. Then the Buddha Bar vibes crank up. So it's starting to become a little repetitive on day 3, but good to know that if I miss it on one day, they kind of run back the same activities on the next day. What's that? The Star of the Sea show band live. Oh, okay. I wonder if they're playing some hits from the show or whatnot. That's in the Promenade. Deep House Horizon. Now, what does that mean? With the resident DJ. The harpist pops up in Central Park for your calm vibes. Then the Latin band pops out at Bolero. So typical Royal Caribbean stuff. Pub vibe, pub trivia. The solo travelers get to meet up again. And am I seeing this right? Did they rotate bars from the last time? It'll be cool if the solo people are rotating bars. I love that. The solo traveler love that a lot. So you don't keep going to the one spot. Because when I was on Independence, not that was in the world, but when I was on Independence, I think the solo travelers, they met up in the wine bar, which cool because, I love wine. But it seems like they might be rotating venues possibly. But I can't remember what the venue was the last time. But that'll be dope if they're rotating venues. Then comes jazz at Lou's for 2 hours and 45 minutes. The teens get karaoke. There's mini golf. There's bedtime story. Okay, this is the first time I'm seeing a Surfside event pop up or noticing it. But I do believe every night in the Surfside there is a bedtime story of sorts. So that's an option for the littles. Then 9 o'clock comes adult karaoke. There's a signature concert with Velvet Ellis. So the music hall cranks back up. I can see me going back to that. Even though I wouldn't mind one good night at Bolero's. Sometimes Bolero's be cranking on Royal, and sometimes it can be a little dead. So I got to pop my head in to see. There's another snowball raffle with the casino. There's adult karaoke. The dueling pianos get to go, so all this starts repeating over again. And then there's after hours in the music hall in the nightclub. Or there's late night music. Ooh, guitar and vocals for an hour and a half. Okay, Royal Caribbean going late into the night. So at 12 a.m., they start an hour and a half set on deck 5, the Thorn and Thistle. That's cool. And I believe that's a wrap on... someone's popping up. And then piano and vocal at Schooner Bar. So we got late night vibes till at least 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning. Okay, Royal, you trying to stay up late? Cool. And then, of course, day 4. Thanks for coming out. Good night. They wrap it up. All right. Let's get back into the comments. So I have showed y'all the full 3 days of what activities look like on my preview selling of August 9th on Royal Caribbean. So let's see what the chat says. What are y'all thoughts on the activities? What do y'all think? Are they missing? They should have. What might be emerging later? Let me kick that out the studio. Okay, here we go. Uh, we talked about shows will not be full shows. There'll be preview shows. So get little peekaboo shows. Oh, we talked about that. Okay. There we go. Adventurer says, oh, so David and Quantus is basically they're having preview sailings until 8/31, which is the inaugural sailing. That's your first 7-day sailing on Star of the Seas. So good to know. So I think I'm gonna need I need a week of Star home in my life. Adventurer says, I was shocked when I started getting offers from Celebrity. I only went on Celebrity twice within a 6-year time frame. I'm mad because I can't go on any of them until 2027. Donate an offer. You got any Excel offers? But yeah, and see I played in the casino Celebrity Edge. But when I say that casino was very tight, and I know, again, I was watching Cowboy Slots on the weekend. He says there's no such thing as a tight slot machine. However, I don't think anybody got a nice payout on Celebrity Edge. And that was Alaska sailing. And they were like kicking us out the casino. It was like basically just the Melanin at Sea people. So it'd be like 15 of us in the casino at night. And then the casino people were just like, there's no need to stay awake. So they would just kind of kick us out at like, was it 1 a.m. almost? MH Adventures is good to know. Back to the Future preview is an hour. Well, that's the whole dang on show. Hour and 15 minutes. Not sure I want to see the full show. Yeah, I'm good on that hour and 15. I'm not a show person usually on cruise ships. I do shows on Royal because I think the shows are pretty unique. Except for I'm starting to get over it with the ice show on Royal. But I like the Aqua show. And I like some of the theater shows, but I don't know if I want to, like, on a cruise ship. Like, I'm like, I go to the Kennedy Center if I need to be sitting down for 2.5 hours. I don't know how I feel about, like, yeah, after Cats on the Oasis, I'm like, I can't do another 2.5 hour show on a ship. But I heard really great things about the Wizard of Oz, so I would give it another try on Royal. Hi, Side Hustle Cruisers. Welcome in. I really like y'all's logo. Very cute logo. MH Adventure says, I was shocked too, T. My Celebrity offers are completely free, mostly interiors, and I haven't gambled much there at all. Well, I guess that Celebrity Edge one was not... I don't even know they were counting our casino points, but also I don't know if I went real hard on that one. I probably went harder on when I was on Independence on 3 days than I did on Celebrity Edge. Because I think after 2 nights and the machines were really stingy, I just kind of gave up. But I didn't have like the offers mindset in my head. And I don't think I was ready for celebrity deals just yet. I want to start seeing my Royal deals flow. I'm very like structured, like not too many systems at once. So I want to focus, I think, on, but now if I can figure out a way to get like some Edge class offers on Celebrity, sign me up, coach. Amelia says, Amelia, what flag is that in your thumbnail? Amelia G says, wonderful evening to you, lady. It's always a good time here. Thank you. Thanks for popping by. MH Adventure says, yes, the offer is free if you go solo. Royal Caribbean should give me the offers because, yeah, I won't have that second person eating up all your food and flushing your toilets. MH Adventure says, yes, they are good with rescheduling. Just reach out to Corey. Okay, cool. I might reach out to, I have Cruise Control Transportation, which if you all aren't familiar with Cruise Control Transportation, they are a very reliable transportation service for Port Canaveral area. They'll pick you up from the airport. They also pick you up from some hotels. So yeah, I haven't picked me up at I haven't picked me up at 11, but I might try to bump that up to 9. And if I have to just bring me my book, have my book with me and chill out in the shoot, I'll sit on the sidewalk until they're ready for me. I'm okay with that. MH Adventure says they had some really good destinations though. Italy, Greece, Alaska, Australia, and Japan. Those are celebrity deals. Adventure says, yes, great itineraries. I'm trying to squeeze in another celebrity cruise if I can. Side Hustle Cruises says, when are you on Star? I get on Star of the Seas on August 9th. So this Saturday is when I board. So the first preview selling out the back, unless they stand up one on Wednesday somehow, I will be there. And I'll be bringing you all along with me. So if you haven't hit subscribe to the channel, hit subscribe now. So you don't have to worry about trying to find me on Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. It will just pop up. Try to hit those notification bells, and we'll go live at some point. I'm thinking probably at Hideaway because I'll be parked, possibly hanging out there. We'll see. Alicia talked you up. Hey, Alicia, welcome in. Says, yep, Lou's was full. And I remember you showing me that on Icon of Season as you walked by. Thank you, Amazing Adventures. Damian Connor says you pay the reduced fare, basically whatever the second person would have paid. I want free. Free me. MH Feelings says, really, I booked one of my casino deals and all I paid were the taxes for going solo. Damian Connor says, so I was told this week that those offers that say you're free and your guest is reduced, there are a few sailings in that list that can be completely free. Good to know. We are getting the solo cruise / casino cruise rundown. And trying to figure out which cruises that they pick. What else we got? Naming Partners says they have offers they're giving offers up to March next year. Good to know. Hey, Uncle Eddie, welcome in. Edward Shannon's in the building. Says sorry I'm late. Good evening, everyone. Looking all tan. You know what? You're the second person that said that. I bumped into somebody on Sunday and she was like, you've been in the sun. Yes. I love a good tan moment. And it was the Mediterranean. I got this tan from the Med. I don't know. It was like the sun was just very intense. So I'm glad I finally got a little color this year. Usually I have not tanned as much as I have tanned until this summer. So getting all that vitamin D. MHM Adventure says, will there be kids on this sailing? I believe so. There have been people in the Facebook group mentioning that they're bringing their children. Now, it doesn't seem like the kids' activities are really heavy. And then Damien and Klonda, I think, are bringing their boys. Yep, bring them on. So we got at least 2 kids on this sailing. Folks are speaking to Edward Sharon. Hey, Fam Lions, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Love y'all's thumbnail. Good to see you. Regina's in the building. Hey, Regina. Super late, but excited. Thank you. Adventurer says, wait a minute. I could have used those offers for one and went solo. I could have left Timmy. Oh, no, you could not have left Timmy. Timmy don't want to be left. No, you got to take Timmy, T. Look, you ain't having Timmy. I'm not co-signing that shenanigans. Nope. Foodie's Adventure Vacation says, learning so much, just need to gamble more now. Yes, but gamble responsibly. But at least, and again, I would say I don't endorse gambling. I only really gamble on cruise ships because I know that there are certain perks associated with them. But I, again, will reiterate, I love that Royal Caribbean's casino program is pretty transparent. And usually when you're on the sailing, just listen out for those announcements. And they'll usually announce like, hey, if you hit this amount of points, you get this. But I believe their standard level for points is 2,500 points is what gets you. I don't want to misquote it, but usually, even if you don't hit the 2,500 points, they have some sort of other point system throughout the thing. So when I was on Independence, for instance, they said, oh, if you hit 600 points, you'll get like a discount on the interior or something like that. So they'll announce it, or you can go up to the casino host and ask, I think that's proper protocol, ask them what's available. And they are more than happy to assist you. Chandra Oglesby, welcome in, says traveling solo on Celebrity with casino deals. I've only had to pay taxes for myself. Carnival makes me pay a deposit for 2, but then that turns into a credit. Good to know. And see, I have not figured out Carnival's situation at all. Carnival has set such a volatile range in regards to some people can be $20. Some people, again, I have cousins who have paid $1,500, $2,000, and they have a bunch of deals. I think my mom might have paid $500 and she got like $200 onboard credit. So I can't call it. I think Carnival knows that I'm going to get back on their ships and they don't extend any offers. They're like, she going to pay. Side hustle says I keep missing the sailings that everyone is on. Oh, well, it's so many. You're going to be on a ship with somebody one day. And then for me, if you are one of my channel members know the exact cruises that I already pay off. That's when I usually reveal to them what cruise I'm going to be on, just so I don't make any switcheroos on them. So pop into, if you have some favorite channels, pop into their memberships. They usually preview what their sailings are. But a lot of, like, anytime that there's a event, like when Celebration Key rolled out, it was almost like it was a bunch of channels on those ships. So any like major like inaugurals, there'll be people that you'll probably know on the ships. First time experiences, anytime the cruise ship moves to a new port, which if you all have not heard, Carnival Dream is coming to New Orleans in May 27, 2027. So if you want to hang out with some of your favorite YouTube channels, come on, book Carnival Dream. We're going to do 2 days in New Orleans, and then hop on Carnival Dream on, is it May 16th, 2027? So, and you can book with either myself, MH Family Adventures, Parker's on the Go, Team Reach Travels, Sig the Solo Cruiser, or Regina Davis, any of the 6 of us. So it's going to be a good time if you're looking for, hanging out with some of the YouTube folk. Foodies Vacation. I keep on to call you Foodies Adventures. Foodies Vacation says, I won $386 on my cruise last week, but only 82 points. Oh no. Was that Carnival? The most I hit on a ship was Virgin Voyages, Valiant Lady. I hit $832. And I immediately cashed that out and went back to my room. Because particularly then, Virgin didn't have a casino program. So I put that right on my bill. I put it on my bill, and then I put on like an actual bill for home. That's so far the biggest I've hit on a ship. What's the biggest y'all have hit on a ship? MH Family Adventure says, that's true. I only gamble on cruise ships and just enough to get offers. Usually once the offers start rolling, they keep rolling. Then I book and stop going to the casino. And I feel like maybe that's why Carnival doesn't send me any deals. Because I'm trying to think, like maybe I got some deals at one point and just never used them. I don't know. But I've tried pushing the limit, and I've tried pulling back, and I tried playing slow and reading a book in the casino. None of it has worked for me for Carnival. So taking my talents, my casino talents, I want to be clear, to Royal Caribbean. Side Hustle Cruiser says, I'm on the Star the following sailing. So you are on the August 13th sailing? Cool. Getting the ship warmed up for y'all. Anna Q says, finally I catch it live, only because I'm in bed early. Girl, look, I had to take the epic nap because it's our yearly conference at work. And when I had said this morning I had peopled before, like I had never peopled before, it literally, I was like, I can just release this Disney fantasy vlog and stay in this bed. But wanted to show you all what the 3-day itinerary was looking like for Star of the Seas. It makes sense. Carnival is unpredictable for sure. Foodie says, I'm planning on, yes, come with us to New Orleans. Good to know. I know it's far out, but we just wanted to get 2027 on people's radars. A lot of us are big time pre-planners. So when we saw that ship was, because I think New Orleans is a port that you don't get super big ships, super new ships. Dream, it will be going to dry dock before it goes to New Orleans, so it'll be one of your better ships, at least. I know some people aren't really excited about getting on Carnival Dream. We get it, but really the showstopper for us is having 2 days in New Orleans to kick it with y'all. MH says, I can't wait for NOLA. Yes, if y'all were paying attention, I got so excited about New Orleans that I tried to make beignet in my house and ended up looking like funnel cake. Adventurer says, I thought New Orleans was 2026. No, it's 2027. So I said I wouldn't be there. However, I may come for the pre-selling. Yes. So you don't have to do the ship portion. If you want to just do the New Orleans for a couple of days, come. We'll have more hotel information for you to book. That was a sneeze. There it is. Woo. Yeah, if you want to just come for the land portion, Eventually we'll announce what hotel that, the group will be staying in. So, stay tuned, reach out to someone. We'll put you on our list for communications. Anna Q says the biggest I've hit was $10 because I'm cheap. I ain't fooling with you, Anna Q. Hey, Cruising Capers, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Foodie's Vacation says she was on MSC Seashore where she hit I think you were on Seashore then with some of my friends. They were on the July 27th sailing of MSC Shore. She says she was getting the points but won the money instead. Yeah, and see, MSC for me, MSC doesn't MSC also has the, what is it called? Transparent casino program where they say exactly how much, or maybe they don't say it, but for sure, like when I was on MSC, was it World America? The host was pretty much telling people like, you just need this amount of points. So they're very transparent about what the mark was for MSC because people were asking them and people were hitting it and confirming that they hit their numbers. Also, make sure you confirm those points. Because you don't want to stop thinking that you have X amount of points and then the host doesn't see those points. So make sure you build enough time in if you're trying to hit a certain target that you double check that you actually hit that target. Because you don't want to get home thinking that this is your casino cruise and you come up X amount of points short. So I was planning to get the points, but won money instead. And listen, that's what like T and I think YOLO says too. Like whenever you play on the ship, just think of it as entertainment. Don't go in thinking like I'm going to win. I'm going to get some out of it. Just have fun. And honestly, that's the time when I won $832. I hit the button twice and it was like $832. Like ding, ding, ding. MH Adventure says the largest amount on a ship was 4,000 on the Sunrise in 2021. Whew, that's a lot of money. I don't know what that is. Cruising Caper says I've hit. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I get it now. I get it. MH Family Adventure says the largest that she hit was $4,000 on the Carnival Sunrise. Raquel, I was like, I never Raquel ain't played $4,000. That's what I was like. I don't even know what that comment is about. The most she hit was $4,000 on Sunrise in 2021. That's a nice hit for sure. Side Hustle says they'll be on the 13th and the 16th. Nice. So making a little long 6-day sailing. Cruising Capers hit 400 on Wheel of Fortune on Carnival Cruises. Cool. The people don't wear us out in a queue. I understand. Adventure says I won't be on Star until December. I'm supposed to go find your room. I wrote it down somewhere. It's cabin number. Was it 4035 T? That I'm supposed to go check out for you. Foodie's Vacation says Mariner of the Seas will be in NOLA in November. Really? That big old ship? I didn't realize it could fit. What is that? Is that Voyager? What's the class ship for Mariner? I didn't realize it could fit a ship that big in New Orleans. Mariner was cool. I don't have to get back on Mariner. Like if I had between Mariner and Carnival Dream, I would probably take Carnival Dream because it's a ship I haven't been on just yet. But good to know that Mariner is coming to New Orleans. I thought it was hanging out in Galveston. Good info. Siobhan says yes to NOLA. Keisha says you have a full house here tonight. See, yes, I think I hit a record or close to it. This is 61. I think 72 might have been the highest I've ever saw when I was paying attention. Thank y'all. Oh, thank you for sneezing. I sneezed right all over that microphone, didn't I? Let's see. Adventure says I won't need a hotel in NOLA. I stay at, yes, because there is a casino right in downtown New Orleans. She says I stay at Caesars, formerly Harrah's, for free. Good old casino points. Cool. Well, that's something to think about. Maybe we can we'll figure out where we're gonna put our hotel. But yeah, New Orleans definitely has a casino for sure. Adventure says, Foodie, you don't gain points for winning, you gain points for playing. 4581 is the cabin. Thank you. Hey, Warm Strong, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Raquel says the NyQuil is kicking in. Folks are speaking. Let's see. Siobhan says, I haven't won a jackpot on a cruise, but probably the best time to play is the first night and the last night. The machines are a little loosey goosey. Yeah, I'm definitely agreed to first night. My formula used to be first night, first morning. For some reason, I don't know what made me decide that was a thing. But this cruise I'm playing all the nights, so we're gonna see. We're gonna test that theory for sure. What up, Market Hackett says, what up, C? Happy Monday to you too. And sometimes those land-based casino offers can be matched. Alrighty, y'all. So thank you, 62 people, for being here for the Monday meetup. Make sure you all look out. So Saturday at some point, I probably will be going live from the ship. So you want to pay attention to that. Every evening when I'm on the ship, I'm thinking 7 p.m. Oh, excuse me. I'm thinking 7 p.m. All the bodily functions are catching up with me now. I'm thinking 7 p.m. every night. We're going to go live. It's going to depend on what the Wi-Fi stream is like. But just stay tuned for, I might pop up a live stream at some point. It's going to depend on what I'm doing during the schedule. But I'm going to try to stick to 7 p.m. If not 7 p.m., I'm going to try to go later. But it will definitely be 7 p.m. every day. We're going to be couch cruising from Star of the Seas. So I hope to see you all pop through. And I'll try to highlight something maybe different every evening, or at least give you all a recap of the day's activities. Next Monday meetup will be hopefully live from the ship. And then tomorrow, I believe I'm going to set up a premiere, my Disney Fantasy Mediterranean Greek Isle cruise. I have the second vlog from that. Will be premiering tomorrow, or I might drop it. We'll see. But that'll be for you all. So look out for that. And safe travels to you all who will be heading to Port Canaveral or wherever your cruise destinations will be. Or if you are traveling to wrap up the summer before heading to back to school, be safe in these last few weeks of summer, but make sure you enjoy. And I'd like to end on a positive comment. So I'm going to end here with Team Reach Travel says, enjoy your cruise. C, we'll be watching. And yes, have a blessed night, everyone. It's C with C. Thanks for chatting with me. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on Star of the Seas on Saturday. Good night.